Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia and you're watching the blogger mom Sonia. Today on the channel, we are going to make a yummy and delicious soupy noodles. This is going to be a loaded chicken and vegetable soupy noodles. This is a super easy recipe and you can have it just as it is as soup or add the noodles to it as well. I like it both ways. Now, if you want to see how I made this yummy and delicious chicken soupy noodles, let's watch the video. So here I need 250 grams of boneless chicken chopped, 2 heaped tablespoons of ginger and garlic roughly crushed, salt to taste and 1 tablespoon of pepper powder, egg hakka noodles. Here I've used 3/4 of the content of the packet, 2 tablespoons each of sesame oil, fish sauce and soya sauce. Use the vegetables of your choice. Here I have used 1 cup of chopped carrots, 1 cup of chopped mushrooms. I've used leaves of cauliflower, chopped 1 cup. I've used half a cup of the onion part of the spring onions, 1 cup of cabbage, 1 tomato, half cup each of red and yellow bell peppers, chilies, and these are the vegetables I have used. Lastly, for garnish, 2 cups each of mustard leaves and spring onions, 1.5 liters of water for the soup in the noodles. So heat a wok or a kadai. Here I'm using an iron kadai. I'm adding the sesame oil into the kadai and letting it heat. I'm adding the ginger and garlic paste into it and frying it till the raw smell of the ginger and garlic goes away. After the garlic and ginger is fried, I'm going to add in the chicken pieces. This I have sliced a normal chicken piece. I always separate the little bit of fleshy part and I've separated it from the bone and chopped it into small pieces, bite-sized pieces, not very small as well. And I'm going to fry this now till the chicken is almost cooked. We don't need to cook it fully before we add in the vegetables. So till it is almost cooked, we're going to fry it. After the chicken is almost cooked, I'm adding in salt and pepper. I forgot to show you me adding salt, but yeah, I'm adding in salt and pepper and giving it a good mix. The pepper gives, and salt and pepper at this point gives a very nice taste and aroma to the chicken. So here I'm mixing it and frying it again. After 2 minutes, I'm adding in the onion part of the spring onions and I'm going to give it a good stir. Now I'm going to add in the vegetables that take a little longer to cook. That's the carrots and mushrooms. Once I add them, I'm going to just cook them for about a minute or so. Give a quick stir now. Now I'm adding in the chilies. I've added 4 chilies, just slice them roughly. You can add more if you like it more spicy. I'm also adding in the rest of the vegetables like the cabbage, the leaves of the cauliflower which I've thinly sliced, the red and the yellow bell pepper. All of it I'm adding it now and I'm giving it a quick stir. I don't need to cook these guys for longer. I'm just going to give it a quick stir for a few seconds. I forgot to mention I've also added the tomatoes at this stage. So we're going to just give it a quick stir now and cook it for a few seconds. Now I'm adding in the sauces, the soy sauce. Here I'm using dark soy sauce. You can use the light one as well. So I'm adding in soy sauce and the fish sauce at this point of time. The fish sauce does add a nice flavor to this dish. So try not to skip it. But if you do not have it, then just go ahead with the soy sauce itself. So give it a quick stir once you add in the sauces. Once it's all mixed, I'm going to add in the water. So I've just used the normal room temperature water and I'm going to pour it into the, the vegetables and I'm going to give it a good mix and let it boil. So I've checked the seasoning and I feel that it needs a little bit of salt and pepper. So at this point, I'm going to add in a little bit of salt and pepper to it. And do check the seasoning and adjust it accordingly. Now I'm going to cover the soup and let it boil. Once it's boiled, it takes around 10 minutes odd for it to boil completely. I'm going to switch off the flame and add the greens, that is the mustard leaf greens and the spring onions. So I'm going to switch off the flame and then add these 2 leaves and just give it a good stir. And that's it. The soup is done. At this point, you can have it plain as a chicken and vegetable soup as well if you don't like to add noodles. But if you do, then we're just taking some water. Here I've taken around 2 liters of water in a bowl and adding in around a tablespoon of sesame oil to it. I'm adding in around a teaspoon of salt as well, or you can actually cook the noodles according to the instructions given on the packet as well. So you can go ahead and do that. So I let it boil. Usually I close the lid and let it boil. So once the water boils, so I'm going to add in the noodles. Here I've used 3/4 of the packet, the content of the packet. So I'm going to add the noodles to the water and let it cook. So it takes around 5 minutes. Just make sure that the noodles are covered completely in the water. Don't overcook the noodles. It just needs around 5 minutes. You can make sure that the noodles are not overcooked. Just mix it all in water and make sure that everything, all of the noodles is dipped in water, and just let it. Once it's cooked, just switch off the flame and we need to rinse it in cold water now. Now I'm going to just strain the noodles onto a colander and run it under some tap water so it doesn't cook anymore. Now to assemble the soupy noodles, in a bowl I've taken a little bit of noodles. You can take as much as you like or as little as you like, so you can see how much I've used. Onto the noodles I'm going to pour in the soup. You can take your vegetables more or you can add more soup according to your choice. I like more vegetables, so I'm adding in more vegetables and a little bit of the soup. Give it a good mix so all of the noodles and the soup and vegetables are mixed together. And ta-da, our soupy noodles is done. It was a really easy recipe, guys. Super yummy and perfect for the weather. Do give this recipe a try. And if you do like it, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching our video. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, do consider subscribing to our channel and do share this video with your friends and family whom you feel can use this recipe in this winters. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you again with another recipe. Until then, bye.